Hi, this is a short little tutorial on how to get started with the Rode Podcaster mics and Adobe Audition. Okay, you'll see on the screen there that I have Audition open, but the very first thing that we need to do is go and tell the software which microphone we're using. We're not using the onboard computer mic, we're going to use the Rode Podcaster. So on a Mac, I just go to the Adobe Audition menu and go to Settings and Audio Hardware. And from Audio Hardware, I make sure that the Rode Podcaster is selected as a default input. You'll see my options there. I could have a number of different mics, but I want the Rode Podcaster. And then we say OK to that. Then you're faced with this blank screen with lots of different windows. And what we need to do first is to set up a new project. So what we do is we go to the File menu, choose File, New, and we're going to do a multi-track session. So we'll pick a multi-track session. It's going to want us to select a location where we can save that, and we also need to give that a name. And as this is just a tutorial, I'm going to call it tutorial, and I'm just going to save it to my desktop because it's just convenient for me. And then I say, OK. All right, then we're presented with a bunch of different tracks. You'll see on the first track, which is the one that we're going to work on, that it says default stereo input here. We need to make sure that we change that to the Podcaster, so it's using the Podcaster, and that is under mono. So we go to mono and choose Rode Podcaster. Okay, so we've got the right microphone selected. Next, we need to arm the track for recording. So you'll see up here you've got these three little buttons: mute, solo, and record. If I press R, it lights up, and you can see now that that is picking up the sound of my voice from the microphone. See how it just went into the red then? You want to avoid that. So you need to find a comfortable distance from the microphone and try and keep your voice at the one level. Okay, once you're happy with that, pretty much all you do is go to the bottom of the screen where you've got your typical record button, and we hit record. When I do that, it starts the track playing and will record my voice. And you can see now that we are getting waveforms in the track, and I'm trying to keep that monitor, that level, going into the yellow but not going into the red and clipping. When we're happy with what we recorded, we simply go to the stop button down the bottom here and press stop. All right, that gives us now our first bit of recording. So I can turn that recording off now, and if I was to go back and play that, I just hit the play button, and you can see now that we are getting waveforms. You'll notice that the waveforms are there, but you can't actually hear my voice. That's because when I was making this tutorial, the tutorial software was only recording the microphone. When you do it, you will hear your voice. Okay, so you don't need me to repeat that again. All right, so remember, when you are setting up, plug in your microphone first. Make sure you go to the program settings. So for a Mac, it's under the Audition menu. For Windows, it's often under File. Once we have that set up, there is a fire alarm going. All right, so once we have the mic selected, we then make sure that we select it in the track, and then we press record to start and stop to finish. And that is it. Thank you.